Hello everybody and welcome again to lyra.com, your leading holistic health resource for North America and the world. And today we bring you another great device for your holistic healthcare, the Triomed CGI, a harmonizer for your whole body and the environment that is extremely easy and fast to use. It's very small, so you can take it anywhere you go with you. And we're going to show you everything you need to know about it, how to use it. Every therapy session takes only a maximum of 30 minutes, so it's fast, it's efficient. We're going to show you the clinical studies that back this device up, and you're going to learn everything there is to know about it, so let's dive right into it. So let's start by talking about what a Triomed CGI exactly is and how it works. We call it a tuning fork for your cell membranes, as it harmonizes your cell membranes with the environment and everything around you, and thereby significantly improves your cell function and membrane potential. And in the next slides we're going to show you exactly how it's doing this and what the benefits are, as well as the possible applications for it. The Triomed CGI is a portable therapeutic device for the treatment and prevention of various pathological conditions. How is it helping you? Well, it emits low-intensity electromagnetic radiation of extremely high frequency, also called EHF, or so-called millimeter waves, mmw, and infrared waves. Enables thereby a faster healing process. It reduces the severity of side effects and has achieved positive clinical results in drug-resistant patients, as we're going to show you later in the clinical studies section of this presentation. It is again clinically proven as an anti-inflammatory device, and it's capable of activating your healing processes, analgesic and anti-edematous activity. It's improving your tissue regeneration, your blood circulation. It promotes anti-stress and normalizes the regulation of the autonomic nervous system. And as it is well known, living cells emit EHF waves, so extremely high frequency waves. And in our modern technological civilizations, men fill the world with electromagnetic smog and uses EHF specific for cell communication for other purposes. And the result is that we have fatal damaging effects on our biological cells and a degeneration of our cells as a result. And here the Triomed CGI changes these harmful electromagnetic fields into waves which are informational, directive signals specific to living organisms. And this results in a synchronization of different systems inside the organism and its relations to the environment. Mutual adjustments take place on the informational level between living beings and the environment, and the CGI is designed to protect humans and pets from unfavorable action of the environment and the body by optimizing the feedback reaction on these stress factors. Let's look at how it can help you concretely. Well, it contributes to the reduction of diseases and is a very good preventive tool. It increases immunity and work productivity. It lowers your fatigue levels, increases your stress resistance, improves sleep and sleep quality. It facilitates organism adaptation to the environment and restores the biofield. And in general, it helps counterbalance the whole strain of modern life on a human organism. Health problems that you can treat with it are, for example, problems of the peripheral nervous system, autonomic nervous system, ENT organs, so ear, nose, and throat, cardiovascular system, your lungs and pleura, your digestive tract, your skin and subcutaneous, as well as your musculoskeletal system. It helps also with gynecological problems. It diffuses pain. It helps with pathology of the joints, health problems of your spine, wounds, burns, as well as allergic problems with skin rashes. So there are many, many applications of this unique and amazing device. Let's look at how it does this. It's a very simple to use device, as I've already mentioned. It has only 3 programs to select from: a harmony program, a regulatory program, and a recovery program. So very easy to understand, and we're gonna go through each of the programs in the next slides and explain to you when to apply each of those programs. Let's start with the Harmony program. This program is designed to stimulate the whole energy and information system of a person. It harmonizes the two parts of the vegetative nervous system, so the sympathetic and the parasympathetic, and the inter-hemisphere relations. It improves cerebral activity and develops intuition. Individual adjustment results in harmonization of humans with their environment are also achieved. And one of the manifestations is the improvement of interpersonal relations. Bioenergy frame and of humans also are being restored, and the general resistance of the organism to unfavorable factors improves, and the functional reserves are restored. The device is very small and can be worn on a strap or string around the neck. You can take it with you wherever you go. It can also be placed at a distance of 50 centimeters from the body, and it still works. The radiation generated by the built-in silicon and germanium crystals structures the water molecules present in the air and in the organism, and these restructured water molecules start re-radiating, creating the all-around effects which are maintained even after the device is switched off. The surrounding space is also being cleaned from electromagnetic smog, and that is why the millimeter waves radiation is so vitally important for all biological objects. That includes people, of course, animals, as well as plants. And here the Harmony program takes only about 30 minutes. And you can use the stimulation every 24 hours. Next, we have the so-called regulation program, and this works with the main energy centers, energy channels, or directly on the body zones where the main health issues are located. It's indicated to be used in cases of fatigue, increased irritability, overexertion, psycho-emotional stress, sleep disorders, and mood declines / depressions. It promotes an adequate reaction of the organism to all of those external stressors and internal as well. It optimizes all stages of the regulatory reactions to the aggressive stressors. And to activate the stress-busting effects, it is recommended to use the device to stimulate the projection of the chakras on the arms, in the area of the wrist, the center of the palm of the left hand. And left-handed should use, of course, the right hand instead, and of the head in the tragus of the ear. It's used for stimulation in slow circular motions over those areas, and the maximum stimulation period is only 10 to 15 minutes twice per day for about 10 to 15 days. The third program is the so-called recovery problem. And the worse the body's condition is, for example, when you have abrasions, burns, or bleedings, the more preferably it is to use this recovery problem, since it accelerates the regeneration of damaged tissue. It uses the effect of noise resonance radiation based on the suppression of electromagnetic radiation of different infectious agents like viruses, bacteria, and fungi. And damaged cells are thereby harmonized within your body and with the environment, and this leads to faster healing of existing damages and a prophylaxis of new ones. You start the device and bring the little window of the device to the selected area where you have a burn, for example, an abrasion, and then you just start the program. It's very simple to use. The device can then be left in the chosen area for some time, and even after you switched it off, it's gonna still, the beneficial effects are still gonna be present. The information signal of the silicon germanium crystals help the EIS to recognize the health problem and automatically trigger the appropriate body reactions that are aimed at solving the issue. So it just helps your body restore itself. And the impact on the body's problem area with this recovery program leads to a rapid recovery and normalization of the health impairments in just about 15 minutes. But that's not all you can do with this amazing device. The Triomed CGI also is capable of imprinting water and remedies just by holding the device with the small window that it has on the backside up to the glass of water or, for example, globuli. And it will imprint the healing information on all of those carriers. So again, you don't even have to have the device with you all the time. You can imprint some globuli and take them with you instead, and you're gonna still receive the benefits of this unique technology. The efficiency and workings of this device has been proven in many clinical studies so far, and here we list some of them only. You can go to our homepage www.lyranara.com and you're gonna find the whole list of clinical studies with links to them, of course, and some of them that have been performed where this device has performed amazingly well is, for example, normalization of the lipid metabolism indicators, normalization of your immune system, of oxidants and the antioxidant ratio in your body. It helped with activation of cell regeneration, normalization of the bioelectric brain activity, activation of hematopoiesis in the red bone marrow, improvement of rheological blood properties such as lowering blood viscosity and increasing the erythrocytes deformation. It balanced the coagulant and anticoagulative factors in your blood, but also the autonomic nervous system with a stabilization of the sympathetic and a suppression of the parasympathetic ratio. But that's not all. The Triomed CGI has also been tested for other clinical conditions, like, for example, the normalization of catecholamine and sexual hormone secretion, suppression of influenza viruses and reproduction inside the cells, and the viricid effect. It has been also tested for rehabilitation of mononuclear ability to secrete Y interferon, which enables the decrease in possibility of cancer development. It's also been tested as an anti-inflammatory and analgesic agent, and it also has been tested for the inhibition of skin, liver, and brain aging processes. So many areas of application where this device has been clinically proven to work really well. Let's wrap this up by talking a little bit about the benefits that Triomed CGI brings you thanks to the improved quality of the cellular membranes, so the potential of the membranes as well as their permeability. It facilitates a better cell absorption of nutrients and oxygen, and a better quality of the cell membrane enables a better cellular waste disposal as well. Thanks to this improved cell membranes, the cell receptor sensitivity is increased, and this leads to a better cellular communication, as well as communication between the cells and the brain, and a better absorption of hormones and neurotransmitters. And above all, the Triomed CGI treatment strengthens the cells of the nervous system, making the Triomed one of the most effective therapeutic tools for balancing the nervous system in general and helping you remain strong whatever the conditions are. And I hope, as always, that you've enjoyed this presentation and the introduction to this amazing device. If you have further questions, comments, you need more information, please give us a call, toll free for North America, and visit us on our webpage, www.lyranara.com. We always welcome your suggestions, your comments, your questions, and hope to hear and see you next time. Until then, stay healthy.